What is going on, YouTube? This is Vice speaking, and welcome back to part 2 of the Dragon Quest III playthrough. Guys, in the last episode we started our journey. We spoke to the king. He gave us our blessing to proceed with our quest to avenge our father and hopefully do what he failed to do, unfortunately, and defeat the Archfiend. Now in this episode there are some updates that I unfortunately have to give. This was not the plan, but basically what happened is I tried to record the second episode twice now. It did not work out both times, but as you can see we have some updates. Not huge, but we have some level ups. As you can see, everybody is level 3 except for Vice, who is level 2. And I believe there's one more update. It's just Vice, the hero. He learned a new spell called frizz, and I will be showing it off in this episode. So, as I try to collect my thoughts, let me show you where we are. Oh my goodness, I mean, I just tried to record this episode. I forgot to hit the commentary button, so I was recording the gameplay, but everything that I said was not being recorded, so I had to redo it. You know, such is the life. We'll work with it. We talked to this old man here. He says, "Have you seen that funny little island off to the west of town?" Now I have not seen any funny islands, especially off to the west, so he'll say, "Walk a little way west of town and you'll spot it soon enough." So, I was speaking in my old dude voice. We definitely want to keep that on our radar. Now here, you want to examine any wells you can see. They might not be immediately apparent that you can actually interact with them and go down them, but you can. So, whenever you see one, be sure to check it out. Now let's see. This lady says, "Welcome to Mini Metal Manor. He may not look it, but the boss here is a very important man. Get into his good books and you won't regret it." So this dude, okay, must be pretty important. This guy says, "Heaven knows why, but when I met the boss here, I got this strange feeling that he was a king, and that I had to protect him. That's why I followed him down here, you see. It just feels like he's the kind of big shot the Archfiend or someone might want to bump off, you know? So, this guy must be pretty important if he's being targeted by the Archfiend himself." We can examine this bookshelf and find a list of mini medal prizes, and here I want to explain mini medals. So throughout your journey, you will constantly be finding these items called mini medals. Basically what these are is a collectible item, and if you collect enough, excuse me, you can get various prizes. As you can see, if we collect 5 mini medals, that thing just came up in the corner, that was weird, we can get a thorn whip. If you get 10, a garter, and so on. So you'll have to collect the mini medals, if I could speak English, goodness. You'll have to collect the mini medals if you want to find out what all those items are and what they do. Finally, we can speak to this man here and see what he says. "Many thanks for dropping by." I like that joke there. "I'm trying to max out my collection of mini medals. If you find any, bring them to me and I'll make it maximally worth your while." You've brought me some? Well, don't just stand there, hand them over. I need to count how many there are. Let's see now. That's 1 mini medal you've brought me so far. Ho ho! Many thanks, many thanks. Bring your total up to 5 and you'll be the proud owner of a thorn whip. You can do it, it's not many more. So you might be wondering, where did I get a mini medal? You didn't see one in the last episode. Well, you can thank the failed recording of episode 2 for that. Basically, and I'll show you this little expedition. Goodness, I really want to get a move on, but I have to show this stuff off because it's a part of the part that, okay, I don't need to explain it. Basically, that first barrel over there closest to the entrance of that small room, you want to check that there is a mini medal in there, okay? Simple as that. In this episode, we're heading right outside, and I'm gonna do something that I have never actually done in a playthrough, but I really want you to enjoy the overworld music. So I'm gonna get into a couple battles and look around our world, but meanwhile I'm gonna play this music that you're hearing right now because I think that everybody should take a second to enjoy it. So without further ado, I'm gonna shut up and you can have a listen. So that's the overall music that we're working with in this game. As you can see, it's an absolute banger. I am in love with the music of Dragon Quest III. I think it's some of the best in the series. Now, at this point, I want you to have a listen to the battle theme, because it is my third favorite in the entire series. Of course, I'm gonna shut up now, and you can have a listen. So as you can see, or as you can hear, really great composition in my opinion. I mean, some of the best music in the entire series of Dragon Quest. We found ourselves in a new town, so I guess we should start by asking around to see what information we can gain. Welcome to the village of Reve. Okay, Reve. I'm actually going to talk to this dude, shop for some items. Nobody can equip the turban, that's kind of funny. I'm gonna get some medicinal herbs, and we can put them in our bag, which is a new feature to Dragon Quest III. This was not in the previous 2 games, but you will come to love the bag. Inventory space will not be an issue anymore. It is just, it's a godsend. I mean, it's, so, I can sing praises forever, but I won't. Chimera wings are absolutely, you need one at all times, basically. If you do not have any other means of getting around, Chimera wings, what they do is you can use them and you can transport yourself to any town you've been to previously. I can't sing enough praise about that item. You really want to make sure you have at least one at any given time, okay? Talk to this lady here. Have you managed to get a hold of the thieves' key yet? No, I don't have any such key. Well, you didn't hear it from me, but there's a cave in the woods south of here that leads to the Dreamer's Tower. And if the rumors are true, there's an old man at the top of the tower who might just have exactly what you're looking for. So, if you were paying close attention, you noticed while the music was playing in the background, we actually, I don't know if it appeared on screen, but we might have spotted a cave, and I think that's going to be our next destination. We check this bookshelf here. It contains a copy of Diary of a Hard Man. Now, this is a whole other beast that I have to explain here. So, these books, as you can see, changes personality. What books do is you can read them, and as soon as you read them, you consume them, so you can't, use them over and over and over again. There's one use, but different books will change your personality to different types. So, it can be very handy. I don't know if I want to use it just yet, so I'm going to move that to the bag. And actually, I just got reminded, I need to go over seeds. Excuse me. Seeds. Seeds are something that you'll find, just like mini metals, you'll find many of them across your journeys. Different seeds can increase different base stats. So, say a seed of strength, it increases your base strength, which is, you can imagine how useful that is. Now, because Marcella is the warrior of the group, and I don't know if warriors learn any spells, but I know that their main focus is, physical attacks. So if you have any seeds of strength, I suggest either the hero, your main character, or your warrior if you have one. I'm gonna give it to Marcella because that's her, that's her specialty. Same thing with the Seed of Luck. It increases your base luck stat. I don't know what exactly luck does, as I said in the last episode, but if I had to guess, I would say that one of the things it does is increase the chance that you hit a critical strike. I don't know if that's true, but assuming it is, I think I'm also gonna give it to Marcella. We'll see if that comes in handy. Now, let's do some more asking around. If you spot something suspicious when you're out wandering, 9 times out of 10 it'll be something interesting. So don't just gawp from afar. Get up close and investigate. Okay, pretty much just telling us to be very aware of our surroundings. I can get down with that. See what's popping up here, this little kid. You have to promise me you'll kill lots and lots and lots of monsters. They got my mommy and daddy. Oh, that's unfortunate. I mean, I don't really want to go killing monsters for the fun of it, but we don't need to sleep right now. I'll say no, politely decline. This is a weapon shop, as I'm sure you know by now. This is where you use your gold to buy various pieces of equipment. So if we had 320, we only have 55 right now, but we could get a chain sickle, and of course that increases our attack. You can get things like tortoise shells, which will increase your defense, and yeah, shops are a very simple concept, but you always want to make sure you have the best gear possible, unless you're hurting for money. Then I guess go out and grind some monsters, get some more money. Talk to this dude right here. It's no good. It won't budge. What's the No, there you go. Simple. Now I do see this exclamation, and at any point you see this, if you're walking over any tiles, you see this exclamation, you do want to check the ground. You might find something. It contains a mini medal, see? You gotta be diligent, man. Dragon Quest games reward you for looking around and, you know, thinking outside the box. This is just a church. We don't need to be in here. So, if there's not anything else to do... Actually, before that, there's a weird-looking horse. Speak to this old lady. You lot of travelers, are you? Oh, here from Aliahan, eh? Don't tell me you've come looking for a wrecking ball, too. Honestly, what is so good about these things that people go traipsing around the countryside looking for them? Well, I don't know much about wrecking balls, but if they're that important, we might have to go pick up a few. I'm gonna make my way to that cave. I am gonna show the journey since it's the first time we're making it, but I will do my best to cut out all battles. So without further ado, I'm gonna stop talking and get on the way. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. I wanted to show off Vice's spell, Frizz. Now, Frizz takes 2 MP. Frizz is a fairly powerful for the level that we're at. I'm gonna try it out on a Stark Raven only because I'm assuming, and I know for a fact, they have more health than slimes. Frizz is usually a very powerful spell, and we'll see it in action in just a second here. See how much damage this does. Great animation. It does 10, so honestly not too crazy, but if an enemy has I guess a certain weakness to it, then I can see it being very useful. Otherwise, we're just going to clear the rest of these enemies out and continue on our journey to that cave. Nicely done. We might even get a level up. Nope, alright, that's okay. Okay, that time we got one. It is for Vice, finally caught up with the rest of the group. Huge increase to HP. Nice resilience, that's going to be good for his defense, and decent strength. I'll take that. Oh, okay, Marcella as well, reaching level 4. Good HP, amazing strength, man, that's the warrior in her. Really good stats all around that time. That was really nice. One time away. Oh! Yeah, I'm gonna put that in. I wasn't talking, but what you just saw there was a critical hit. Now, unfortunately, I have to say once again, I'm not exactly sure of the percentage rate of critical hits, but all you need to know is that they're really good, but they're really lucky. You have to be lucky to get them. But critical hits can come in very, very clutch if you really need one. So. Now this cave is pretty eerie. I have been here before, you know, the dang episode 2 that never worked out. But we can make a comeback. Go down this way. And as you can see, there's a chest that was already opened. Now I think, and I'm making a guess because I opened it forever ago. I think the Seed of Luck was in that. If it wasn't the Seed of Luck, it was gold. You know what? It might have been an herb. I don't know, man. Just open the dang chest. You can do it yourself. You don't need me. Another level up. Margaret is getting up there. Good HP, good MP, and oh my goodness. Okay, is Margaret the narcissist? No, that's Betty. Whatever personality Margaret has to be an amazing one, because look at those stats, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Spoiler alert, that's really good. In fact, let me just check, because I'm just too curious. She's an acrobat, okay. Whatever an acrobat is. And actually, from that fight, as you can see, Vice's name is yellow. That means his health is quite low, so this would be the perfect time to use a medicinal herb on him. Get that health back up, because you never know when you're gonna get jumped by like 8 different enemies and they take out your main character, so it's always good to be cautious. Another chest that's already opened. Unfortunate. We're gonna go south. Oh, okay. Another chest. 56 gold. I'll take it. Not great, but at this point in the game, that's not a small amount, so I'll take that. And Betty reached level 4. Let's see, really good HP, good MP, and nice resilience, a whole ton of luck. Wow, that's really nice. Wait a minute, is that all there is to this cave? Wow, I guess so. We already went south, and both those ways lead to the same place. I guess I'm gonna make my way outside and meet you guys there? I'm actually a bit confused. But no, I'll meet you guys there. Oh, okay guys, do not leave yet. I knew something wasn't right. I knew this cave wasn't just a couple treasure chests. Goodness gracious. So I did not check this, because I thought this looped around to that north entrance, but we just come straight in here and there's a staircase. So don't get fooled like I was. Find ourselves in a very strange looking tower. Okay, there's a staircase there. And another staircase to a room that's locked off. Okay then. There are 2 ways we can go. We can go south or north. South is closer. Okay, here we are. This looks like a perfect place to cut the episode off. So, in this episode we made a lot of progress. Unfortunately, you know, we tried to record episode 2 times. Both of them failed, so this is the 3rd and successful attempt. So with all of that said, in the next episode, we will see what this tower has to offer for us. Perhaps a key. This key that we keep hearing about. I have a feeling we really are going to want to get our hands on it. So with all of that said, guys, I have been Vice, and this has been Dragon Quest 2. If you did enjoy, you can always like. If you did not, you can dislike and tell me what I can do to improve. With all of that said, for the 3rd time I said that was weird. Goodness gracious. Listen, episode's over. I'm out of here, alright?